up, y'all? Hey, I'm John Sanders here with Limitless Hoops, and I was talking to someone yesterday, and I was a parent, and I was like going over with a few different parents, and I was like, you know, and it got me thinking. There was a video that we posted sometime last week that said, what if your kid wanted to do 4 hours of math homework every day? And wanted to keep doing that. Would you ever stop him, adults? And of course the answer is no. They would be like, I've got a genius on my hands, right? But parents don't allow their kids to play too much basketball because they might get burnt out. And if you keep questioning them about it, they'll say, well, it's his passion, and I don't want him to lose that passion. And it's like, no. And I say no. I say if the kid wants to do it, let him do it. And then, I mean, if he burns out, it's just because he doesn't want to do it anymore. There's no burning out, because again, you would allow your kid to do schoolwork all day. You would allow your kid, you would allow yourself to, let's say, I don't know, like go to school every single day for the entire year without skipping a day. I mean, you guys do that, right? So while we're not asking for like 7 days a week, we are asking for like 5 days a week for like an hour and a half a piece. And I don't think that that's outlandish because the gymnastics people, they do 3 hours a day for like 5 or 6 days a week. I mean, people can do that kind of stuff. I think it's only when you say that they can't, that they believe that they can't. But again, the parent was really just like against it. She was like, nah, it's not the same. And I'm like, okay, why isn't it the same? Because I do agree, they aren't the same. And I would say this, if you had a choice between doing, like let's say reading a book, you know, you can read a book for a hobby. Some people actually enjoy reading books. Would you ever get burnt out of reading books? Possibly. I'm saying it's like the same thing. But would your parents ever not let you read for 2 hours a day or an hour and a half a day? Would they just say, no, don't do that because we want you to love books? So what is the difference between reading a book and working out? Well, one might say that the kid actually likes to work out. But as I just said, kids also love to read books. So they can be the same. Okay, now you're like, well, the body can't handle working out every single day for an hour and a half. And I agree, some bodies can't handle it. But I also agree that some minds can't handle reading for 1.5 hours a day. But some minds can. So I would say if your kid can't read for an hour and a half a day without their mind going, oh my God, my head hurts, you shouldn't make them do that. All right? And same with if your kid works out just 2 hours a week and they're like, I can't go anymore. Just stop it. Just say you're not made for this. It's not what you do. All right, so in that regard, I believe, yeah. Some people can get burnt out if they don't have the facilities to make it there. But if it's truly your passion, you can develop that. If reading's your passion, you should just start off with 10 minutes a day and then work your way up to an hour and a half. Same with basketball. All right. So really, what is the difference? And I believe the difference is the parents driving the practice. Boom! I called it. That's why it's the parents not wanting to drive to practice. If the kid was just going outside on his own, playing outside, as all kids should be playing outside now, we know that. The parents wouldn't say jack squat. The parents wouldn't be like, you going outside with your friends again for an hour? Your friends, you've played with them every day for the last month. You're gonna get burnt out of playing, of having fun. You're gonna have too much fun. Your fun is gonna be overloaded and you're gonna hate those kids after a while. No, that's not true, guys. It's because the parents are driving. All right. So I thought about it. That's my deliberation right there. All right, take what you will from it. Anyways, check it in the comment section if you happen to be here and let me know what you think. I mean, am I off? Am I off? I definitely think that some people can't handle basketball. I think that some people can't handle reading. Some people can't handle math. I think that you can build up to all of them. But I think that there's a natural sort of love for one of a zillion things in the world where if you truly love it, that's your default where you're like, let me just get a break, like a break. And I couldn't imagine my break being, let's say, playing soccer all day. That would be like hell for me. I couldn't imagine someone loving it that much, but I can still understand. All right, I can understand someone loving physics so much that they take a physics book and they read it for 7 hours a day, and it's like fun for them. I get it, even though it's not me. So I think these parents should get the fact that some people really love basketball, and you're talking to one right here because I've been playing it for, I don't know, 32 years. Like, I mean, I can do this all day long. It's what I love to do. So if you're like that, welcome to the club, homie. And let's look at the quote of the day. Quote of the day today is, nothing endures but change. All right, that's a deep saying. It's a deep saying, and I hope that you understand what it means. Basically, it means this. It means that no matter what you do in life, it's going to go away. All right, we die, our passions change. I mean, times change. Things that you thought would last forever, they go away. All right, and it says like nothing endures. So like nothing goes that long. So heads up, it's going to come to an end. All right, but the only thing that does last forever is change. Things will always change, and if we're going to survive, not just in this world, but on the basketball court, in our classrooms, and life in general, we must adapt to these changes. So try to try to see the bright side of every change. Don't be scared of change because it's going to happen. It's going to happen again, going to happen again, going to happen again. And since it's always happening, the person that can adapt and adjust to change will dominate the entire world. All right? Because the world hates change. Like, people hate change. For one, I love monotony. I love like uniform things. I strive to make things the same every single second. So when change does happen, it is a stretch for me. But I've learned to adapt, and I hope that I adjust better than most. But who knows? It is hard. I don't love it, right? But if you can love, not just endure, but if you can love change and say, oh, it's changing again, got to start it back up again. It's got to start it back up again. It's basically just a whole time of starting things over. And think about you guys from grade to grade. You go from being the smallest in your school to being the biggest to being the smallest in your next school. You have to change every single year, change from day to day because everyone's minds change every day. Your roles might change every day. So realize that and try to dominate because of that. Because since everyone else hates it, since everyone else sucks at it, that's a great thing. Because imagine if the world were perfect at every single thing. Like no one ever missed a shot. That would be so much pressure on you to make a shot. But imagine if the entire world just could make 1 in 10 free throws, or 1 in 10 free throws, or 1 in 1,000 jumpers, or something like that. Well, then you don't have to like work so hard to become great at shooting, right? This is like that. All right? Since the whole world sucks at change, you should just become amazing to it. You should just become like a freaking guru of change. So it starts by loving change. All right. So when something changes and you have to go from one thing to the next, pretend that you love it, put a smile on your face and say, how can I best adjust to this so I can beat everyone else? Okay, so that's the quote of the day. Nothing endures but change. You guys are not going to remember that. That is push-up city because of the word endures. That's too hard. Unless you write it on your hand. I'm going to say you guys cannot remember this one. Just calling you out, y'all. All right, next thing we got is our itinerary. The stuff that we should be doing for homework. It's back down series. Oh, I love back down series. Okay. We got that coming up here on Friday though. But make sure you guys work through it so we can get through it fast. We did our practice last night for the last 30 minutes. We could not get through anything. But that was one of our harder practice days, I must say, because of the 2-on-2-on-2 thing and another thing that we did. And we had one more hard thing to do as well. But we never got through more than just 3 things. It happens. But back down series is kind of like that. It's a lot of stuff. Make sure that you understand it. Then we also have the pick and roll, rescreen, Statue of Liberty, 2-ball catch layups, dowel jumps, and peekaboo shots. I will be in Aurora on Friday. So we got 3 people helping out on Friday in the Broomfield area. That is Zach, Randy, and Jason Gordon. All right, they will be doing all this stuff for you guys. So make sure you guys pay attention, practice it before, and so we can make Friday's practice amazing. As for today, we got 1-on-1 no steals, no blocks. Make 15 threes in 3 minutes. Line jumps to shots, tap series, 21-by-3 jumps, quick ball touches. When you guys watch these, understand that for 1-on-1 no steals, no blocks, we are still playing defense. You want your first step to be as accurate as possible. All right? You want your first dribble to be attacking their body. Make it as game-like as possible, but there's no steals, no blocks. That's it. All right. So you still want to play defense, still want to play offense, and then if they make it, they keep it. They don't, then you're on. Blah blah blah. All right. If you block it, then you have to do a push-up. For make 15 threes in 3 minutes. That's a great goal. Let's maybe try it a couple times tonight. Let's see if you guys can do that. All right, line jumps to shots. Jump as fast as you possibly can so we can get stronger and stronger and stronger. And then you go shoot the random shot that we have you shoot. All right, tap series. It's as low as you can. Tap, and then explode. All right, we did the just yesterday for the shooting. We did the Tatum in and out series. It's like that where you sprint up, then you slow down, then you go cross quickly, then you speed up again. It's a change of speed, change of hands, and change of direction so we can further elude the defense. All right, then we got 21-by-3 jumps. Just jump as high as you possibly can. Pretend that you could dunk on this, okay? And then we got quick ball touches with the partner, with the chair. Hopefully we can get some chairs tonight. We're at a new school. All right, so make sure that you got some chairs or maybe some bleachers that you can stand on. But you want to jump and tap as fast as you possibly can, right hand, left hand, both. And let's watch some of the videos so we can better learn it by looking at it. All right, first one. 1-on-1 no steals, no blocks. But you can still mess them up, baby. Again, get down on defense, act like you want to be as good as you possibly can. this one. 15 threes in 3 minutes. You have that you can make. From straight up top to get the best results. Can you make one? Make one of them, please, so I can leave. Make one of them so I can go to the next 20 minutes. Come on, just one. Old Taz. Just make one of these. Come on, dude. Knock down one shot so I can get through this video. Come on, Noah. Here we go. Just one more. There we go. Alright, next drill. Line jumps to shots. Boom. And we'll say how many shots to shoot. Elbow jumpers. And we'll say go! I'm gonna make them win, and then we go to our next line jumps. We have 8 different line jumps, right? That's basic. Go against the leaner. That's the drill. Again, you want to go for dunks here. Want to try to dunk the ball. Pretend that you can do it. Whole lot of jumping today. Good job. And those are our workouts. We'll see you guys tonight. Hopefully you guys can bring it. Hopefully you guys have already posted that stuff too. Have you already posted that stuff? Well, let's check. Let's check the homework. You are what you do, not what you say you'll do. All right, Lincoln, bed shots, nice job. Weekend ball pounds. The homework for this month is weekend shots. Is anyone doing that? Hello is doing it. Lincoln, nice job. All right, Weston says he posts every single day now. He posted yesterday. Great job, Weston. I see ya. Has anyone else posted? No one else has posted in the last 2 days. Come on, guys. But we got those 2 guys posting. They are trying to get ahead, working in a little bit. Nice job. I can appreciate it. That's a start. But you guys, don't stop posting out there. Don't stop. Let's go. Let's watch the story of the day.
You might one day eventually be forced to give up due to circumstances like time or other external factors beyond your control. But if you must give up, be sure that you don't give up without an agonizing effort that everyone who witnesses it will be forced to tell others as an inspirational tale for all of time.
That is true. You might one day, of course, actually, you have to one day because life's going to end. You'd be forced to give up, whether it's in high school or college or when you're in your 20th year in the pros and you can't go any longer. All right. And it's really amazing what our guy Isaiah Thomas is doing right now. He's coming back to the NBA playing for the Utah G League team. And he used to be an all NBA guy. All right. That's something else. All right. That's how you want to give up if you must give up. You fight to the bitter end. You go as hard as you possibly can. And that just means a ton. All right. Not just bowing out and saying, well, I guess I lose. I guess I just wasn't good enough to make JV this year. No. Every freaking day, shoot 500 shots if you have to. Do whatever you possibly can to get there. Because it's not about actually making it there. It's about the effort that you put into it. So put in that effort and you go out in style. If you have to lose in the best possible way that anyone's ever lost in the history of the planet. So people are like, whoa, let's make a movie about this person. Jeez Louise. You want to think like that. All right. So that's what you want to do. All right. Don't just go out and just bow down your head and say, I wasn't good enough. All right. You want to go out. If you're down by 30 at halftime, I'll tell you this, they ain't going to beat us by another 30. I'll tell you that right now. I don't care if it's 29. We ain't getting beat by another 30. This game's going to be lost by 59 points over my dead body. That's what you want to say, okay? Or we're going to come within 29. We're going to catch you. We're going to beat you the second half. You want to be thinking like that because that stuff weighs heavy on your life. That stuff is a very, very profound thing in your life. So do that stuff. Do that stuff, please. All right, let's check our trivia question today. I assure you this trivia question, it is tough. I don't know who we have here in the comment section if I'm not seeing the comments or something like that, but check it in the comment section if you're here, especially for this trivia question. Good luck. Trivia question today is: a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inducted band originally named their group after this NBA player, but were forced to change the name. They settled on naming their debut album 10 in honor of his jersey number instead. Who was this player? Who was this player? What's up, Rad Racing Sports? Who was this player? A Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inducted band. I won't even tell you the name of the band, but they are hella famous. I like them. I like at least like 7 of their songs. And they originally named their group after this player. They wanted to name their group after this NBA player. And I don't know if the NBA player or the agency or the NBA said you can't do it, but someone made them change it back. Maybe it was the record label, I have no idea. They said you can't call your name after a famous person. That's the name right there. It is Pearl Jam. Dang. I don't know if it was Lawrence Maxon or Austin Maxon. I'm pretty sure Austin knows his Pearl Jam. Jeremy, I'm Still Alive. Oh, that's some good Pearl Jam songs right there. Maxon, that is your second point of the month. Great job. But yes, they named... Wait, I'm sorry. You got to name the NBA player. That is the group. I'm sorry. First to name the NBA player. The NBA player. Now that you got Pearl Jam, you should be able to get it pretty fast. Who was the NBA player, Maxon? I know you know it, but just you have to put down the right answer. I can't just give it to you. Come on now. Come on. Who was it? Come on, here's a funny name. They were going to name their group. Pearl Jam was going to name their group this name. It's funny that he would know the name of the group, but not the name of the player. We were looking for the NBA player. All right, come on. Chuck Berry is not the answer, but Chuck Berry is not even a group. There you go. He got it. Okay, so it is Mookie Blaylock. What a great name. Mookie Blaylock. Played for the Atlanta Hawks mostly. Played for some other teams, though. Great defender, great shooter. And yeah, legendary because of his name is just so dope. That wasn't his real name, but that was his nickname. But yeah, Mookie Blaylock was the name. Great job answering that one. Very, very, very impressed. All right. Talking about some Aurora stuff. Aurora, we're going to try to get in the MLK gym, put out a question. Also have the Aurora. I'm going to Aurora on Friday. We're going to see if those Aurora kids sign up. So we got a lot going on in Aurora. So you guys keep going. That's where our top team Rev Up is from, too. Man, Aurora, doing them. And speaking of events, let's look at our event calendar to see what's going on in Aurora, but also other places. All right, let me see this. What do we have here? Okay, so we're at STEM launch tonight in Thornton, and you guys are at Canyon Creek. All right, right there. And I might as well just go ahead and refresh this right now before it gets stuck on me. But yes, all right. Then on Friday we're at Silver Hills and MLK Early College. That's the one that I will be attending. Then this weekend we got a game. Do we have a game? Yes, but the games aren't here. The games are in special events. There we go. All right, so Sunday on the 10th we have a game, and I put all the games on the website. So make sure that you guys sign up for the games. All the games for this month are on there, except for some of the playoff games I can call them, the tournament games, because the tournament depends on whether we win or lose. But all the games that we are guaranteed are on here. I will be adding some games as we win games. So y'all, win some basketball games so we can play some more basketball games. That's what this is all about. All right. And any kind of tournament stuff, yes, sign up for this tournament stuff. It's on the tournament page to see if you're going to Houston. We have 3 right now, but we're going to get some guys from MLK on Friday. That's when we can start buying some stuff because we'll have a guaranteed 5. And then for the July ones, and they are right there. So this is where you sign up for all that stuff. All right, moving on to. Did we talk about Broomfield yet? No, we didn't talk about Broomfield. What's going on in Broomfield? We got some top-ranked teams in Broomfield too. So our third graders are doing pretty well. I think our fourth grade team is pretty good. Our fourth grade team has a game coming up here against the number 1 ranked team in the fourth grade, the Pomona Panthers. Oh my! And we actually have one of their players that used to be one of our players. Isaiah is on our team instead. We're going to see what happens now. Maybe Isaiah was the entire team. Maybe he wasn't. Well, we're going to find out this Sunday, I believe. That's a great game to come to over at Shadow Ridge. But everyone here in Broomfield, keep working, keep working, keep working. I'm excited for things to come. All right, and what are we doing for the attendance? All right, who's mastering the attendance? Those were all the top 15 guys right there. I had someone tell me, Wes was like, yo, dude, am I one of your top 5 guys since I've been posting the homework? He's been posting for a week. A week straight. Great job. I think the reason I don't notice him is because he's not in the top 10 or top 5. He's barely in the top 12, but that is something. He's done 18 workouts, but he's basically missed 12. All right, because the top guys are at 30. All right, so those are the guys that I really notice, the guys that come all the time and do homework. You can't just skip a practice and then do the homework, but it's better than nothing, and I appreciate it. But he is one of our top 10 workers. I'll give you that. By hands down, one of our top 10 workers. But if you want to be in the top 5, you got to try to do both. And I hate to put too much pressure on you, but that's the way that it is. He probably thinks I'm so mean to him, so mean to him. The second that I start to be nice to you is the second that I don't believe in you, and I can't say it. It's the second that I don't believe in you anymore. There you go. All right. So keep working out there, Weston and everybody else. Try to make it to the top of that list. All right. Try to catch Teo and Mason, dude. You got any? You know what? Try to catch Ian Salmon. Look at that guy. And Ben Levy. Jeez Louise. All right. Centennial Hall. Centennial. We are still struggling to find some dates for them, but I'm going to try. We're going to really try stepping up our recruiting efforts here in April. So I need to find a location for a tryout there. I have a location in basically all three other places. I need a Centennial location for our August tryouts. All right. So if anyone out there knows of a location, let me know. All right. Parker Fieldhouse doesn't really work for us, but it might work for the weekdays. I'm not really sure. All right. Anyways, that's all I say about that one. Let's check our YouTube page. Have I posted anything on YouTube? Let's check the YouTube page. All right. So there's all that stuff. The placebo effect. Did anyone watch this one? Anyone watch our placebo effect video with the Noah Taz Masseth? All right. That was our latest video where we delved into a rich bit of psychology. All of a sudden, where it was like, dude, can you really trick a kid into doing something amazing? And the answer is yes. There are these things called placebos. All right, it's a pill. It's this pill that right here that we actually used. All right, and you take the pill, and the pill can do anything that you want it to do, if you believe in it. Because there's been some crazier things than us trying to make Noah not be mad. All right, placebos have been in fact in charge of healing cancer and stuff like that. But the mind is so strong that there's these people called monks. They go out there butt naked in the snow, sit down in the snow, and they melt the snow around them. All right, look, and if you're thinking that's impossible, that's a lie. Okay, well, think about when you're scared. Don't you get a little bit more cold? Think about when you're angry. Doesn't your mind literally heat up? Just because you're angry, not because something changed on the outside, it's because something changed on the inside. And I'm not saying that you have that much control of your body, just by thinking of it, but some people do have that kind of control. All right, so you can literally raise and lower the temperature of your body. You can do a lot of stuff. You can kill diseases. You can definitely come out of depression and things like that. You are in control of your life. And we went through a month-long process to prove Noah of that. You're in control of these things. When we play against the Gremlins and they're fouling the crap out of Kiernan, he gets hit and is bleeding, doesn't even look to see who hit him. Just keeps going. Just gets up and walks the other way, doesn't even glance to see who is looking back. I gotta say, I'm not that good. I wouldn't fight back, but I would hit him. I would get hit, And I would be glancing at the dude, and I would remember his number, and I would wait like 5 plays to get him back. But most people are like, just go at him immediately. I'm mad. I'm sad. I'm hurt. I'm crying. And it's like, you have control over that. So I need you guys to understand that you guys all have the placebo effect working on you. You have control over it. All right, so take control over yourself, please. Moving on to the Denver location. Denver, we got I think our school there, it might be Alameda. It might be Denver Waldorf. But I love Denver because it's still the center of the entire Denver metro area. It's where the Aurora people don't mind coming to, where the Centennial people don't mind coming from, where the Broomfield people don't mind going to. And it's just that everyone's moving out of Denver, so it's just weird. But we're still going to use Denver because it's such a united hub. And I want to find some players in Denver that will help us propel that hub into the bastion of basketball civilization like it once was. So this will be one of our most crucial spots. If we can build Denver back up, and again, we might even pull some players from other areas to get into those workouts as well. So that's the game plan. I think Denver just got too expensive. But the gyms are really cheap because no one's there. Seriously, I pay like $75 at some gyms, and then Denver I pay like $10 a gym. It's crazy. I can get so many more gym hours there if anyone wanted them. But yeah, all right. Let's check out the last thing is our newsletter. The newsletter today. All right, get ready to witness some sizzling action on the court. All right, as the hot Shots took on the Wranglers in a fiery matchup in the third grade division. I remember that. I was there. Yes. While the Rev Up, the game ended 9-7. It was a low-scoring game, but yeah. But I think that the Wranglers won that one. While the Rev Up are revving up the competition in the seventh grade division with their impressive record, the Pomona Panthers are prowling their way to the top in the fourth grade division. With their upcoming game against the LH Stars, hey, that's us. It's sure to be I get it, because of the Panthers. Perfectly. Really funny. The perfectly thrilling showdown that you won't want to miss. So mark your calendars for Saturday, 3/16 at Shadow Ridge Middle School, and come cheer on your favorite teams as they shoot for victory. Let's see who will claw their way. Really, there's so many different things. Claw their way to the top, and who will be left in the dust. It's bound to be a slam dunk of a game. Yes, it is. It's going to be a slam dunk of a game. It's going to be a slam dunk of a night as well. So make sure that you guys don't forget the quote of the day as we come to our workout tonight, and work hard when you guys get there because nothing endures but change. All right, so keep working out there. I'll see you guys soon. We can't stop posting the homework, so please, guys. And when I started talking about where it was like, you can't play too much basketball, it's gonna get on your nerves, it's too much for the brain, all that kind of stuff. Listen, it's a cultural thing. It's a personal thing. If you can possibly handle it, then do it. If you can't handle it, then don't do it as often. All right, but stay true to yourself and go with your passions. That's all I gotta say. All right, you guys, I'm out. Reese's, pieces, homies.